G'day cocktail lovers, I hope you've been keeping well in these strange and weird times we live in when time no longer has any meaning. How long has it been since I've been working from home? 2 months, 3 months, 5 years? I'm honestly not sure. But we made it to mid-year, the solstice. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, you've got midsummer, the longest day. Here in the southern hemisphere, it's midwinter. We have the longest night. I thought I'd make some themed cocktails that reflect the midsummer and the midwinter, and I did a little bit of searching online for some appropriate recipes, and I found a couple that I've never made before that sound like fun. Now, this first one is called a summer rose, and if I do it right, it's got some layering, and I'll throw a big if in there, because I don't know if I've told you this before, I've never actually worked in a bar. I do not have any particularly sophisticated bartender skills. I've just had a lot of fun doing the cocktails at home, which led me to want to do this YouTube channel. So I'm going to attempt this and we'll see how well it works. First up, we're going to have 1.5 ounces of vodka. And the vodka I have at the moment is this Alien Head Outer Space vodka. And yes, I admit, I did buy this for the bottle. There's pointless me saying there's any other reason for getting this. It was also on special when I got it, which is another reason I buy things. But it is actually a reasonably smooth drinking vodka. I don't dislike this at all. So here's our first ingredient. 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of vodka. This is a stirred cocktail, so it goes into our stirring glass with some nice big blocks of ice. To our vodka, we add 3/4 ounce of white creme de cacao, and we're also adding 1/2 ounce of lychee liqueur. Now, this is 3/4 of the ingredients, and what we're doing is stirring these together now. After about 20 seconds of stirring to get the ingredients nice and chilled, we're going to strain that into chilled glass I have ready. But the final touch we're going to do is now add 1/2 ounce of grenadine. And if I do this right, the grenadine's meant to sink to the bottom and give us a nice layered effect. Let's see how I go. We're going with 1/2 ounce of my homemade grenadine, pomegranate syrup. It's almost gone, I'll have to make some more. I will probably actually make a video when I make some more showing how to make it, along with a couple of other syrups that I'm planning to make. The instructions tell me to pour the grenadine in the middle of the drink. It should sink to the bottom and create a layer. Here's hoping. It kinda did. It's nicely layered. I like it. It's a very visually appealing look. The clear drink on top with the grenadine below. Now, the all-important taste test for our summer rose. Ooh, that's quite good. Those flavors. This is a very sweet drink, even without reaching the grenadine layer. This is quite sweet with the liqueurs in it. I will say, I'll throw out a word of caution. I find lychee to be a very strong flavor. You might like it, and it might not be such a big deal to you. There was only 1/2 shot of the lychee liqueur in here. I would definitely not put more than that in. It's really nice as it stands. You could possibly do with being slightly less on the lychee. That's going to be down to personal taste. The instructions I saw said to basically stop once you're at the all grenadine stage, unless you've got a really sweet tooth. Good news for me, I have a really sweet tooth, so I'm gonna keep going. And we move on to our midwinter drink for people here in the southern hemisphere. When you look at winter drinks, it's common to see warm or hot drinks. Hot toddies are popular, and why not? They're actually great. Often you'll get scotch or other whiskey drinks being regarded as winter drinks, and I did a bit of searching for different drinks with a winter theme, and I found one that I thought was quite different. On the different site, they call it a cold winter warmer sour, and they describe it as having flavors reminiscent of a hot toddy, but it's in a cold sour format. And again, this just sounds really interesting to me, so I'm going to give it a go. And like a lot of sours, this has egg white in it. Now, there are a number of ways to get egg white. I've confessed in other videos to often actually just getting cartons of egg white from the supermarket because I can't be bothered separating it from eggs. What people often do is crack it in half, get the two halves, and you sort of juggle the egg yolk between the two halves, gradually dropping the egg white into your shaker or mixing, or it's almost always going to be a shaker with an egg white. But I'm going to try a difficult trick that I saw someone else do, a bartender on a live stream, and I have no idea how well this is going to work. So I'm doing this first before I add any of the booze to my shaker, so I don't cause any disasters. First tip is just that I need to make a little hole in the tip of the egg. So it's just a little hole in the tip, and yeah, make an opening. Now, in theory, I can now pour the egg white out of this hole and the yolk won't come out, and I will look very clever. And this is really slow. I'm going to do time lapse, obviously. Okay, obviously that hole is too small, so I'm going to make it slightly larger. Slightly larger. Yeah, hello officer, this was all going fine up until I tried to make the hole larger. That sounds like a very bad police report right there. Okay, take two, let's go. I'm not even going to edit this, you get to see me trying this. Into the mixing glass. Maybe I should not have had kept the egg in the fridge. Maybe I should have let it get to room temperature, because you can just, it's like a big ball of snot. It's just a big ball of snot coming. This is not going to work, is it? This is absolutely not going to work. I need to try this again another day and let the egg reach room temperature before doing it. Okay, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way and actually crack the egg. Let me, through the magic of editing, jump to that point. Thanks to the magic of editing, the egg white is in my shaker. And take my word for it, nothing gross or unhygienic happened. It all went flawlessly, and the egg white is in the shaker, and we shall say no more about it. On with the other ingredients. We have a citrus flavored vodka. It was recommended to use a citrus flavored vodka in here. This is actually, as they say, house made. That color, completely natural. I steeped some lemon and lime peel in vodka for a couple of days, absorbed some of the oils and the color from the skin and the flavor. And we have my own homemade citrus vodka. So I will be putting a 1 shot, 1 ounce, 30 mils of the citrus vodka into this drink. We're also adding half a shot of Benedictine, which is where a lot of our winter flavors are going to come from. A lot of honey and herbal flavors coming in here. Should go quite well. We're also adding 1 ounce, 30 mils of fresh lemon juice that I squeezed earlier. Typical for a sour to have a shot of lemon juice in there. Final ingredient is half an ounce of a sweetener. The recipe I saw recommended runny honey, which I was going to do, but I made a special syrup, an oleosaccharum. That means oil and sugar. And I'm going to make a video showing how to make this, because I made this myself as well. It's where you peel some citrus and sprinkle caster sugar, superfine sugar over it, and it basically draws the oils out of the peel, and the sugar absorbs it and turns into a syrup. And it has a very unique flavor. Obviously, very sugary, but a really nice citrus zing to go with it as well. And so that's what I'm adding in here. Now we shake that for about 10 seconds with ice. Maybe longer. You really want to whip up that egg in there. After a good shake, going to strain this with a Hawthorne strainer and put it into a rocks glass with ice. Now this, let's go for our taste of winter. The egg white is great in this. It was worth all the terrible trouble I had with it that I spared you most of. But this is nice. Again, there's nothing wrong with a warm drink in winter, whether it's a hot toddy, a mulled wine, a mulled cider. I'm all in favor of it. But I really enjoyed the idea of a winter themed drink that is also actually cold. So there you go, that's my Solstice Midsummer Midwinter drinks. I hope that you enjoyed that and maybe inspired to try them yourself. And yeah, try making your own citrus flavored drinks, citrus flavored syrups. Like I said, if you're interested in the details, I will make another video down the line showing how I make them. But for now, I'm going to enjoy my Solstice drinks. I hope you enjoy your day wherever you are. Hope you come back and see me sometime soon, as they say. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Now click the little bell announcement so you get the notifications when I upload. Let me know what you're doing for the solstice. Are you dancing? Yeah, I'm going to be inappropriate. I tried to stop myself there, but now you need to know. Are you dancing naked under the full moon? Maybe. I'm on board. If that's what your thing is, I'm completely supportive. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to enjoy a cocktail. I hope you are too. Hope to see you again soon. Cheers.